Good evening, y'all. Welcome again to my little world, my escape pod. What did my friend call this? He called it, it's your life pod. It's my life pod, my cocoon, my little space. I'm in near Camp Solomon. I moved about a quarter mile. I've been documenting this in other videos. Tonight's just kind of like I've come to realize that I really value these videos that I take, and doing this for my own sanity and for posterity is important to me. I appreciate if y'all are willing to come along with me. I had a nice shower today and washed my hair. I haven't done that for a while. Over a week since I had a shower because of all the aggravation and stress of the situation. Having to move a camp, not being able to get to town in time at the crisis center that has showers. I'm thankful these things exist, but I haven't been able to avail myself of these services this week. I'm still engineering my little spot. I wanted to show a few things that I do in here that are like kind of little tricks of the trade and things that I enjoy. Make this more tolerable. It's cramped. I can't move. I imagine this is probably what it's like to be in a wheelchair. I'm not trying to step on toes there, but what I'm getting at is when I'm in the vehicle at night, there's no moving. Like I can't get in the back seat. It's full. I can't get in the passenger seat. It's full of snacks and blankets and trinkets and water and whatnot. Books I'm reading. Actually, I got quite a few good books right now. One of the things I'm struggling with is the attention span to read. You gotta calm your mind down and put it all together, and then you can actually be an open receiver for information and knowledge and wisdom. I want to say, okay, right now, like I got the pillow back here, and the seat is reclined. This is my sleeping position. Somehow the car battery went dead again yesterday. I don't even actually this time I don't know why, so that's not good. So I need a jump start from a friend to get this thing mobile again. I went to the hardware store to see if I could find a portable, like solar powered or like one of those jackery type things that you can jump a car with. Yeah, nothing. Only like stuff for your garage that you can like trickle chargers for your old hot rods and stuff. And then they had a portable power station that was the girl at the counter pointed. She said, "Oh, look at that one. There's a portable power station." It's like $700. I'm like, yeah, I'll just pull that out of my ass. I'll pass $700. That's a good month for me. $700. Oh, little things like this little instrument. It's a straw. Like it trains your breath. It's like a miniature didgeridoo flute thing, but I had one that was better. This one kind of whistles a little bit, but it makes noise on in breath and out breath. So this is just the sound of my breath. This one actually gets really loud, so I'm playing it very softly. But I stick that up here, and it's just something I do when I'm a little stoned, to fill the time and entertain myself. I am alone pretty much all the time. No, well, that's changed. It has changed. I'm not always alone. I got more friends in town now. I have a little routine of what I do in town. I like to document this stuff. I like this. I like this. And I like the feeling that there's somebody on the other end listening to me. I do believe that what I'm doing is valuable, is meaningful, and is helpful to the world. And I want it to be documented. So, like yesterday, my friend Robert invited me over for movie night. Hella fun. Oh, he's got a little camper, like 24 foot, a small one, and he's a big guy, 6'4". So it's cramped in there when both of us are hanging out, but it works. It's shelter. He doesn't have running water or like heat or like a working stove, but he does have electricity and nice entertainment system. And we watched a couple of good movies. We watched what did we watch? Oh, we watched Conan the Barbarian because he saw that in the theater with his father when he was 12, and I think I was 7 when that came out. He's 5 years older than me. And then we watched Caveman with Ringo Starr. That's a good one. It's just I took alunda lana. It's like, and there might have been 20 words, and all the only words were ool for food, ool, and lar, Dennis Quaid. We were cracking up. We got a little stoned. I had a little drink, and it was fun. It was fun. I will say though, little mini fiasco, friendship fiasco. We go separate ways. I could turn the movie off, and I wanted to watch a podcast I downloaded with Russell Brand. He doesn't like Russell Brand, so he wanted to. He went in the back in his room, and he put the stereo on from the RV, tuned to a local radio station, and I watched my 40-minute podcast, and then I turned out the lights like a quarter after 11. But he had fallen asleep with the stereo going, and I didn't know how to turn it off, and there was just music going all night, and it was like impressively bad selection of music. Like I'm listening, going, really? You put that out and you recorded that, thinking it was worth recording? I'm a dick. I'm sorry, but it was going all night. It was like needles in my ears, and I couldn't sleep. I usually can sleep through music, but this was just, I was having a moment, and so I was up until like 3:30. I finally figured out how to turn it off. And then as soon as I turned it off, he woke up. So he's awake, and I hadn't slept yet. And that's in a 24-foot trailer, two men set in their ways in their 50s. It's a bad scene because he's tiptoeing around trying to make coffee, and I need some sleep. I got about 3 hours sleep. I woke up a little after 7. And so then I had to nap this afternoon in the car. And so now it's like 9 o'clock, close to 9 o'clock, and doing my nightly vlog. So, well, since I have the whole system set up, since I can upload to YouTube, I got the channel, I got a few subscribers, I got some friends watching this, and I'm trying to build an audience, trying to build watch time. Well, here's a little thing I'm going through. Eventually, I'd like to monetize my YouTube channel. I do believe that what I'm doing is worth monetization. And this will be a popular channel at some point. And so in the future, whoever is watching this in the future, like 3 years from now when I'm actually famous, and you're coming back and you're seeing my old catalog, hello, nice to see you. I still have the missing tooth. I probably won't for long. I have the escape pod is built and ready. I got my lights. That's a little globe light. That's an old dodgeball, little miniature dodgeball thing, but it shines with, that's a phone flashlight on that. So I'm just snug as a bug in a rug. See the rosy cheeks. Do I look 50? Well, I like 50 like in physicality, but I don't feel 50. I feel 15. I'm having a good time. Oh, I've had this pillow I found at these little things. I got the sleeping bag. I got a soccer ball. That's I actually use that. I go for my warm-ups in the morning. Not every day, but I go kick it around and go chase it around and whatnot. Keeping myself young, keeping myself fit, keeping myself. Well, I'm pretty fit. I'm 188 pounds at 5'8", and I'm fast on a bike. And at the gym, I can it dips with 185 pounds on the thing, just pushing like it wasn't even there. So I built a pretty good body, and I know it's getting better. And I like this one. So looking at the time, almost 9 minutes. Is this too bright? I can make adjustments. Look, let's watch it. Look at this. Watch this. Experiments with light. And that one off. What's the no beeping? Okay. But then we have the ambience. You see the car, little battery powered. Those are bike lights. You put them on wheels on a bike, for night rides. But they look good in here. I got the red ball. I got the red light from the headlamp. And look how much it changes with just bam, bam. That's a Topeak bicycle rechargeable light. I could probably run that all night. Then I got bam, bam, bam. Ooh, the really bright LED. I like these collapsible lanterns. That's AA powered. Got another one here. This one isn't as high quality, but it still works. Got a flashlight in my pocket. Is that a flashlight in your pocket? Or are you just happy to see me? So, well, perhaps in the future, I'll be very happy to see you. Whoever's watching this, maybe you have become smitten with this older gentleman who's living on his own terms in the woods in a little Subaru. Maybe you are watching this right now in wherever you are, Tucson, Arizona, I don't know, Albuquerque, fucking, who knows, Tunisia, could be anywhere. And as the time unfolds and the revelation unfolds of who I am and my mission in life and what I'm here to accomplish, and my fame, people will know me. I will be known worldwide. This is an older video. This is before. This is when I have $140 in my PayPal, and that's it. I got no work, nothing on the schedule. And that money's already spent for supplies. Next week will be spent for supplies to build my camp, which if you're watching this 3 years from now, you probably are watching this because you come to my camp. So now I'm speaking to the future, calling things that are not as though they are. That's a good meditation because time is malleable. Let's just put it that way. Einstein actually proved that. It's the space-time continuum. And we're just at a point in history where we have learned recently, I think from the Large Hadron Collider, they discovered that particles in the future affect particles in the past. Like choices you're making right now actually change your past. And since everything's a narrative, it's all story, that actually makes really good sense. Oh, my bike light went out already. All right. Well, I'm going to turn this on. Maybe I don't know this. Okay, watch. And now what we have is live and learn in real time. I'm glad this happened because now we can live and learn in real time how to fix scenarios that arise and how to build redundant systems of power. Let me position this, and I have the Duracell charging block. Still has 3 out of 4 bars. Plug in my Topeak light. That's how much time we get on it. Okay, the green light came on showing that it's charging, which means that it'll be ready to turn on in just a minute. Maybe even I could turn on now. Just leave it powered. And who knows if it'll trickle charge while it's on. Let's see. See? Success. We like success. Success breeds success. And wisdom leads to more wisdom. And knowledge, well, knowledge puffs up and love builds up. So don't need that. 1 second, please. Solve that problem. Excellent. About 13 minutes. I can try to keep these at 15, 17 minutes like that. What else is going on? Well, I documented my visit to camp today. They gave me another notice. I have to move my property within 3 days. We're expecting rain, and that's not going to be easy because the car's not running. So I'm going to have to move it, hide it better, move it better. It's like a hemorrhoid. These agents are like when you get gum on your shoe and you're like, get off my shoe. Like, gumshoe. That's the old phrase for a detective, gumshoe. Someone stick to you like gum on your shoe. That's what they are. We call them pigs. We call them twig pigs. We call them, okay, interior lights still work, but battery's dead to run the car. So that means there's enough charge in it to probably jump pretty quick. But I'm going to turn those off because every bit that I use makes it harder to jump in the future, and it's difficult. It's bad on the battery. And it's new battery from this spring. It was $100. So, anyways, twig pigs. Yeah, we call them twig pigs. Officer White, you are a twig pig. You're going out of your way to find problems that don't exist and ignoring problems that do exist. And I documented that earlier, that someone came out here and dumped probably a whole pickup bed full of their household trash over the cliff at my camp. And obviously, to Officer White, it looks like that's something I did. That would be my handiwork. Not at all. I'm the opposite. So as our species is kind of coming to this separation point, I don't want to be divisive. I don't want to use language of division and choosing one kind of person over another. But we are separating. This is meiosis. people are separating. People that would come out and dump a whole trailer full of stuff and get away with it because they do it so quickly and no one can see them. They're not. And then there's people like me out here living out here, just do my thing, and I'm tidy, I'm clean. I had a little bit of a mess last week. I was working on it, and I got it all moved and stashed and in a out of the way spot. You'd have to really be digging to go find it, and he did. This dude came out and dug around and drove up the trail and found my stash and issued me another summons. Lord, Lord, Lord Jesus, you say, in this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I've overcome the world. I believe you. I trust you. I love you. I serve you. I honor you. And I dedicate my life to you. Full stop. You did it right. You did everything right. And they still put you on the cross. In fact, they put you on the cross because you did everything right. Because they are wicked. Because they are useless. Because they will murder their own creator. Because they're so blind. This is the situation we are in as a species. We are so overwhelmed with demons and sin and parasites and wrong thinking and blasphemies and all of that our sight is so off that we literally murdered our creator. We did it. There's always that question: did the Jews do it? The Romans do it? You did it. I did it. I nailed him to the cross. And there's a time in my life when I would have, knowing how dedicated I was to myself. Myself. That's the problem. You must die to yourself. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Romans 12, verse 2. And I just want to comment on this real quick about Charlie Kirk and Russell Brand. Charlie Kirk just being murdered this week. And yesterday I watched a podcast. The last night at my friend's place, that was the podcast I watched. It was Charlie Kirk interviewing Russell Brand, a 35-minute podcast, and Brand talking about his dedication to Christ, and that was the verse that Charlie Kirk brought up, Romans 12:2. So out of respect for the man, I didn't really know much about him. I seemed like he was kind of a smug prick, and you get that face, why does your face look like that kind of thing? He had that face, but doing some research, like, he was pretty brave, dude. Like, he went out there and he was making discourse, making public discussion available to everyone who wanted to disagree with him, and he would debate them in that setting. He had some opinions I don't agree with, but he's pretty much dedicated to the book, and did a lot of good work. He did a lot of good work. This interview with Brand, it was enlightening, and Russell has really. Russell really impresses me as someone who's come to faith recently and has recognized authority and has submitted to authority, and he's reading the Bible. I want to have a conversation with him. Russell? I mean, we're talking about this in the future thing, 3 years from now when people are watching this, catching up on my old catalog, when I'm famous and all that. I probably already have talked to you, Russell. I love you. You're a good dude, and greatly appreciate how erudite and eloquent you are in explaining spiritual truth and how you put it. It's like a massage for my mind and my spirit. I really want to thank you for that. And you're like a brother to me. So I dig it. You're funny. Your wit. I've always loved you, but now it's true, like, brotherly affection, and I want to shake your hand and say thank you for what you're doing in our culture. So that's for Russell Brand. And for Charlie Kirk, didn't know him, all that, but we don't murder people in this country who we disagree with. We have discourse. We use our rhetoric. We use our words. Use your words. Use your words. Use the force, Luke. Here's on the 19th of September. I'm at 19 minutes and 19 seconds. I'm going to stop here real soon. Today we're at the 19th Psalm. The law of the Lord is perfect. Psalm 19, verse 7 through 11. That's my recommended reading for the day. Maybe I incorporate that every day into my messages. It's like a fireside chat. God bless America. Over and out from outside of Camp Solomon.